Hey guys, welcome back to Soccer Talk with Aria. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the second leg of Barcelona versus Liverpool. Starting off with Barcelona's lineup, they went in Ter Stegen in goal, Roberto, Piqué, Lenglet, and Jordi Alba in the defense, Rakitic, Busquets, and Vidal in midfield, and Messi, Suarez, and Coutinho up front. And like the first thing I see with this is there's a big problem here. In the first leg, Barcelona had the crowd behind them. They were at the Camp Nou, and you know they can pull off big wins at the Camp Nou. And they needed Vidal to kind of not really run the midfield like Rakitic and Busquets do, but to kind of give that like strength in the midfield to kind of fight that English way of playing on Liverpool. But away from home at Anfield, that's kind of like a fortress for Liverpool. I think starting Arthur would have been a better decision because they needed composure. They needed to circulate the ball, keep possession, keep control in the midfield, which they didn't really do in this game as much as they did in the first leg. And also, when I see Coutinho up front, he's gonna go to Anfield. They're gonna be booing him. They're gonna be doing whatever. So I think maybe starting Malcolm would have been better, even though he's out of favor with Valverde. I think he would have added some much-needed pace to the front three. You know how Messi's gonna occupy the center. Suarez is gonna be making those runs like we saw in the first leg. And yeah, Barcelona had quite a good lineup by the shape of things, but I think that one thing of starting Vidal was kind of like what hit for me hard in a big part of what caused this comeback. Now for Liverpool's lineup. They lined up with Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson in the back, Milner, Fabinho, and Henderson in midfield, and Shaqiri, Mane, and Origi up top. Now for Liverpool's lineup, they were without two of their three front men in Firmino and Salah. Salah picked up an injury at Newcastle, and Firmino hadn't recovered from the groin injury. So they started Shaqiri and Origi, which both would play a very big part in this comeback. And even though Wijnaldum is on the bench, he would come on to play a vital role in the comeback. And yeah, Milner, I don't really know what he adds to this Liverpool lineup. I know he adds a lot of like leadership and character, but in terms of technical skills, he's not one of the best. I would have personally started with Wijnaldum instead of Milner. And yeah, the rest of the lineup I wouldn't have touched because Klopp did a great job with it. And I'm pretty sure this Liverpool team was not at their strongest, but they were like they had a big fighting spirit. So I think this Liverpool lineup was a really good one. So in this picture, you can see that Divock Origi is pressing Lenglet as he gets the ball from Jordi Alba. And this is the positional awareness I was talking about earlier. Vidal isn't there for the passing angle, which forces Lenglet long, which means that Barcelona lose possession, and that's how Liverpool got their first goal. They press and they press again, and it falls for Henderson, who shoots, and it comes back out. Origi, it's good awareness, and he gets it in. And these are the things why that Vidal shouldn't have started. Now, in this next picture, it's another mistake of Vidal's. I'm not trying to pick on him, but he did serve a big role in Barcelona losing this game. He's getting the ball from Origi's loss, and he doesn't have, again, Arthur has the kind of, he knows where his teammates are and he knows where to pass it, but Vidal cheaply gives it away, and Liverpool start another attack, and this is just another example. Now here, Alexander-Arnold just won the ball off Jordi Alba, and he takes the ball a little bit further into the corner of the field, and he doesn't really know what to do, and he's looking for options. There are players in the box. There's Origi, there's Mane, Wijnaldum's arriving, so he has plenty of options, but he just has to pick the right one, and he definitely picked the right one when he does cross it. So, as most of you probably know, Alexander-Arnold picks in the running in Wijnaldum as his option, and Wijnaldum's running onto. He's got a lot of power, and he hits this sweetly. And even if it's hitting one of the best goalkeepers in the world in Marc-Andre ter Stegen, there's no way for him to stop that. So much power. He does get contact on it, but he's not getting anywhere close to saving it, and it's 2-0 Liverpool. In the second half, Liverpool are launching another attack down the left wing. They kind of play it around, and then it comes to Shaqiri, and it's a great cross in, and Wijnaldum wins the header. And you can't blame Ter Stegen for this one. It goes in really quickly, and yeah. So Liverpool get that's their third, and yeah, the comeback is complete, but they do have one more. So yeah, Wijnaldum's goal brilliantly worked. Yeah, so it falls to Genie Wijnaldum. PK is turned around. You can't see the ball coming in, and Wijnaldum is on the sharp end of things, rises up really far, and yeah, Ter Stegen sees it coming, but it's way too fast. Great delivery, great header, great goal. Liverpool all the way back 3-0 on the night, 3-3 on aggregate, and yeah, another Genie Wijnaldum goal. That's his brace, and that's a big one for Liverpool. So this is the iconic goal of the entire match. So it's Shaqiri is walking away from the corner. Alexander Arnold is leaving it for Shaqiri, and yeah, he's walking away, and the Barcelona defense is absolutely like they're in their own world kind of, and they're not paying attention to what's happening. Alexander Arnold turns around, and it's a quick pass, and it's really good thinking from him, and yeah, it's a really iconic moment in the Champions League of all time. Then it's taken quickly and it falls for Divock Origi, and this is really good thinking from him. He's awake to the ball, he knows what's happening, and it's wouldn't say a lucky finish, but it's a good finish from him. He has good awareness. He turns around, gets the ball in, no chance for Ter Stegen. He's not getting in the top corner. PK reacts late, but again, Divock Origi and Alexander Arnold reacted first, so that's how they got their fourth goal. In this next picture, you can see Liverpool after getting the fourth goal. They're just booting it long because they know if they try to play out from the back, Messi, Suarez, and Barcelona will high press since they are behind. And if they score a goal, Barcelona, Liverpool will have to score one more to go through. And what happens is they just launch it long every time. And Barcelona, they're not usually a direct team that goes straight forward through the middle or out wide. They had to take a long time, and they weren't creating much chances. And again, in this next photo, I think Barcelona also realized they're not going to get a goal if they play their usual style, waiting for the opportunity to come because they don't have that much time. So what happens is Piqué, Longley, Alba, and Semedo start playing long balls into the final third for Coutinho. Well, Coutinho's off it now. Malcolm, Messi, and Suarez to latch onto to try to form some kind of chance, and they were really unlucky and they didn't get a chance.